going on, Freedom Friends? Hey, David Rodriguez here. Welcome to Anarchapulco TV, your home for Anarchapulco, the world's premier Liberty event. So excited to be here with you guys and actually inching closer to the event. Although I think I looked at the dates here, it's like 214 days away. But you do got to get your tickets and your hotel and all that stuff. So it's like 184 days, something like this. So really exciting that so much good news happening, and I'm going to share some of that in this video, what's going on this next week, the coming weeks, because we're just building up for it, right? This is, as some of you know who have been here in the beginning, or some of you who have just joined the community now, freedom is what humanity wants. And so this is going on the 6th year that this event has been going on, and just started off like 150 people. And I think we will hit our goal of 3,000 people this year, just because of a lot of things. I mean, what's going on is people are starting to wake up. The politicians don't care about the votes in the booths, as it says. But like you can vote with your feet, you can vote with your dollars. I think that's a really powerful strategy, is to vote with actually your intentions, your energy, instead of kind of sitting there and saying it's like someone else is going to lead us, right? We have to lead ourselves, and I'm so excited because we're going to cover that. And I do want to give you the new slogan, this year, but I think I'll wait for the website, which is going to come out this week. Because last year, it was a great slogan, was Life Unchained, right? And so now we're going to be talking about something next. After you get unchained, what do you do next? And so this is kind of the community that we're building, right? And so, this is what I am is the community facilitator this year. And I'm really honored because I love you guys. I love the people who get connected to Anarchapulco and get involved in whatever way they do, because I love freedom and I think you guys love freedom, and we're just tired of being controlled or being told what to do with our lives. And the reality is that those guys, they don't have any claim on our life, right? This is all a gigantic scam that we fell into through the school system, through the media, the financial system. I'm going to comment on what Trump said earlier too this past week. And if you haven't seen the video by Jeff Berwick, the founder of Anarchapulco, take a look at his channel, the Dollar Vigilante. I think he might have even put it on his own Facebook page, where he gave a good commentary and always entertaining over there as well. So the news is, you can get involved too, because this is the beginning of something major. This is, what's up, Sterling? Hey guys, Adam. This is something major. This is an actual movement that's happening. There's other events that are happening too. So I'm going to share a little bit about that. If you want to start your own event, recommend you do that. And you can connect to other people who are doing that as well, because we just want to be left alone. So some of the people who may not be familiar with anarchy, doesn't mean no rules. It just means no rulers, right? And I'm in charge of me and you're in charge of you. And that means personal responsibility. And we have consequences, for our actions, as it is for the most part in the real world, except there's not this third party organization that seems to be exempt from morality. And it's not a new idea. This has been around for a long time. I just saw a post from a guy named Zeno. I think it was ancient Greek, Zeno. And this is I think it was like 50 years BCE. And he was just talking about how the state is unnecessary and corrupts society. So anyways, that's kind of an ancient example. But the newer example that really inspired me and a lot of other people was Lysander Spooner. And this is at the early 1900s. You have that. You have Murray Rothbard in the 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s there. And these ideas are starting to come up because of this kind of technology. We can now make this communication and talk about freedom without permission. And think about just 10 years ago, 15 years ago, you needed a license to start your own TV channel or radio channel, like a podcast or something like that. And now we don't necessarily need that. So if you want to get involved this year, we do want to help you maybe make some money even, So if you have some type of message or skill or something you want to do like in a workshop, do go to the website. As I mentioned, there'll be a new website up, but still just go into the Get Involved tab and submit your application to the workshop. If you get accepted if you get accepted, then you can start sharing the revenue because you'll charge a certain amount for your workshops. Because this event, it's a 4-day event from the February 13th to the 16th, and then the larger event is from the 10th to the 19th. So there's health workshops and just a lot of stuff. We want to give you the full community of freedom and financial security. Just so many things going on there. So if you have something to add that you think's not there or you want to do better, do that. Go apply for the workshop and you can share some of the revenue. Also, if you know some people, and you just want to become an affiliate, right? So this is what's so exciting is right now, the early bird tickets are only $395, but if you know somebody who's an affiliate, you get 10% off of that, and it's only $355, but you can actually become an affiliate. And that's something that I've done the last few years, and, share with my friends. They get a 10% discount, I get a 10% commission, or you get a 10% commission, and everybody wins because you help getting the word out about freedom and about self-ownership and about peace and about just basic voluntary relationships. And you can do that. So if you haven't become an affiliate, you can go on the website and become an affiliate. And as I mentioned, you get those discounts and you can help other people get the discount. And it becomes a smoking hot deal. And so the deadline for the early bird tickets is July 31st. So that is the hard date on that. So if you're thinking about going, get the tickets, man. Seriously, I think last year the tickets got up to $595, and they'll probably get to that point as well. So don't delay on that. Get those tickets. Also, starting your own event is a really powerful thing. We're a week away from Anarcho Vegas, which I was so honored to be a speaker there, and that's going to be in Las Vegas. And this is the first year they've done it. And there's an event going on in Philadelphia in September. And so if you want to do an event, do that. And I think we'll have future interviews here in the coming weeks, interviewing some of these people. But it's time for all of us to take leadership in whatever capacity that we can and start these events. Even if you have 50 people show up to your event, that's good. We're all developing and getting stronger. And so, shout out to the group there in Las Vegas in 6 days. And if you're in Las Vegas, come by. But we want to see a lot of these events, popping up all throughout the nation and the world, because people, they just want to be free. And that's the ideas that we're talking about. So that's going to be a module, a site called Anarchy Everywhere. And just again, some of the new people, the word anarchy I know is kind of scary for some people. It really just means voluntary relationships, voluntarism or voluntarism or anarcho-capitalism. And it's the state of nature is what it is. The world doesn't need people coercing you to do stuff, especially children to learn, people to do what's right. And there are bad people, but they'll get consequences. And in natural communities, we're not forcing people to do stuff. And if you notice how divisive politics are, and it's they like the Republicans and they like the Democrats. Well, this is a divide and conquer technique that's been perfected for millennia. It goes back to Julius Caesar and his book on the Gallic Wars, really powerful. So anyways, think about starting your own event. Also, if you have a connection with the company that would like to promote themselves, they can become a sponsor at the event, and then you can make some money doing that as well. So you connect with a sponsor, and they put their banners up, they put their booths up, and because you connected us, you make a few bucks as well. So, and also we want good companies. We want good companies to come and promote their products, promote their services, and we don't know all these companies, food companies, tech companies, crypto companies, blockchain, whatever it is. There's so many cool things happening, and we need more feet on the ground, more eyes, on the prize. And you can be a part of the team, if you want to do that. So again, that's on the website. Become a sponsor, get involved. And also I want to talk about what Trump said. If you just tuning in, go see what Jeff Berwick said about Trump. But Trump was saying that Bitcoin is based on thin air. And it's so crazy because the Federal Reserve note, which is US dollar, that's actually based on thin air. Or you could say based on belief. It's a faith-based currency, right? Back in the days, those dollars used to say, I actually have some of these. It says silver certificate. You could take this piece of paper down to the bank and they'll give you silver. And now if you go down and say, hey, I'd like to trade this dollar for, silver, they don't have any silver, right? And I think they actually stopped putting silver in the money in 1964. So if you have any quarters, nickels, dimes, and everything before 1964, then that's actually like 90% silver, or sometimes like 40% silver. But anyways, he said it's based on thin air. It's all thin air. These guys that fund these wars, they just print it out. Nixon took us off the gold standard in 1971, where there was some kind of linkage, but now it's just based on printing, and it's not even like paper printing, it's like digital printing. So something to be aware of there, and just seeing that Trump, doesn't know what he's talking about regarding the crypto entirely. Although, like Jeff said, it is volatile to new currency. So anyways, go take a look at his video, and that's some of the things I want to announce today. Again, the website's going to be coming out this week. You're going to love the theme. I just don't want to tell you right now, but I want to wait. I think you'll like it too, because some of the branding that the team has been doing. If you have any questions here, feel free to chime in, but I just wanted to jump on, give you some updates, let you know how to get involved. We are 214 days away from the event, and 180 days from, recommending you get your airfare ticket and everything else, your hotel. Also, there will be buddy tickets at the end of the month, but again, the price is going to go up to $445, and right now it's at $395. But if with the affiliate discount code, it's only like $355. I mean, this is a smoking deal, really is. If you haven't been to Anarchapulco, it is a 4-star hotel right on the beach. We're going to have some pretty big names again this year. We're going to have some musical acts this year. I can't promise anything yet, but if the stars align, we'll be able to have some cool stuff on the beach. And actually, no, there will be for sure a beach party. The Turtle Party is a really great party. We had a bonfire, huge bonfire last year, and just a lot of new friendships being made, even business relationships being established. And this really is the place to be. If you are someone who is considered woke, and you're woke to the state being organized criminals and stealing your money and forcing you to do stuff, then this is the place. Really, it really is, and of course everybody's got their own differences, but for the most part, you can connect with anybody, and looks like crypto is over 10,000 now. So that's going to keep going up, I think. And so hopefully you have some extra cash to buy the tickets, bring a friend, bring a family. We're going to have the family camp, the health camp, the crypto stage this year. It's just going to be another fantastic event. So do that. I see Adam even thinking about something like that, building your own online video channel. Definitely recommend you do that. There's no gatekeeper any longer, although the censorship stuff is pretty alarming. But the market's going to adapt. Humanity does not want to be enslaved to these people, or say these institutions, these giant corporations. So that's what I want to share with you today. And we're going to be here again next week, so this is the place to be. We'll be making some announcements, and however you can get involved, however you want to, participate, do it. Man, this is a really great community. I'm so grateful I can be involved. Grateful to Jeff, the founder, and Jessica, the producer behind the scenes, and the whole team, the graphics design team, the website, just everybody is really putting a lot of work, because we want this to go big and want this to keep growing, and push our own limits to what we're able to do as individuals and as a community, because this is a challenge, to bring all you smart, intelligent, individually minded people together on one common cause. And I think freedom is the answer. Just a matter of what is your question? What are you searching for? And I think that's what this community is about. So Thanks for tuning in for this week. Anarchapulco TV. We'll tune in next week again. And sending you peace, love, anarchy worldwide. Talk to you guys soon.